Good morning. It's about it's almost 6. The light's just starting to shine into the tent. Pre-dawn light. I just thought I'd make a video today showing a typical day on the Baja Divide. I'm trying to make around 60 to 70 kilometers. So let's see how the day goes. Well, it looks like the sun is starting to rise. It's gonna be another beautiful day. Still a little chilly, but well, not too many clouds, so it's not gonna last too long. But time to eat some food and get packed. Some people cook breakfast in the morning. I pretty much just eat bars and random muffin things from the store. So that's pretty much good enough for me. It's a lot faster, I think, and that's all I need. I'll probably eat a larger breakfast later. Alright, well, the bike is packed up, and now it's time to get back to the road, wherever that is. Alright, there's the road, just as the sun is cresting the mountains, so perfect timing. This road is a little sandy, but it's still rideable, so I'm grateful for that. Pretty typical for the Baja Divide, I think. There's hardly any easy roads. Most of them are either sandy, washboarded, rocky, with either loose rocks or, if you're lucky, embedded rocks. But this one has been like shallow sand, I would say, with a couple spots of deep sand where you gotta push. The road is gonna climb here for another I think about 7 kilometers, and then go back down towards the coast with a couple of small hills in between. So it's going to be slow going at the start here for sure. Alright, well, it's only about 7, but it's already warm enough. I don't need this anymore. Plus, riding through all this sand is tiring. Alright, back to it. Nope. Still pushing. Alright, I think I'm at the top of this morning's climb. Wasn't too bad. Between a couple of hills here. So now I guess it's just a few kilometers downhill. And a couple of small climbs, and then I'll reach the coast for like a second, and then I'll start the bigger climbs, but I'm not going to get to the top of those. Well, that was unexpected. Just riding down this bumpy old downhill like I normally do, and my pannier, once again, clip broke. It snapped the heck off. Oh, by the way, I also have a bloody nose. Weird. One thing at a time, please. Okay, so the plan is to use zip ties. That's what I brought them for. They're basically the duct tape of bicycle repair. Seems fairly secure. Well, it's pretty beautiful up here. What do you think? Should I go for a tripod shot? Pretty good. Alright, so it's about 9:45. I've done about 20 kilometers. Starting to get hungry, so take a little snack break. So for snack, I got some tortillas with peanut butter. I also have some of these pan dulce. I don't know, they're kind of like muffins. And then Principe, which is, cookies with filling. And some Oreos. Alright, I'm back on the crank. The little break took about a half an hour, which is a little longer than I was hoping. Yeah, but I'm full, and I got some water redistributed to my bottles, so I'm ready for another good long stretch of riding. So a little while ago, I actually got passed by a car, and it was like a black SUV. There's two people in it. They slowed down and sort of drove alongside me, window down, two guys smiling, giving the thumbs up. I gave them the thumbs up, They didn't really say much. Maybe they assumed I didn't speak Spanish. And they didn't really stop, so I didn't stop. But after a while, the guy does this and then drives off. So I assumed that meant like he was gonna turn around, but he never did. It might, well, maybe it's just my fantasies going wild here. Maybe it means he's going to town to get me something to drink, a nice cool water. That'd be sweet. Sometimes people offer waters and beers from cars. I much prefer the waters. I would definitely take a water right now. I think I have enough, but it's a long dry stretch, so it's always good to be safe. But we'll see if we see him again. Alright, so it's about 11:40. I've done 33.7 kilometers. It's pretty good. There's a nice hill in front of me, so I was thinking maybe I'd do a shot. This dang tripod. There's always something with it. Sometimes the legs fall off. Right now there's a screw missing.
from the bottom that holds the head on. I almost set up my shot without putting the screw in, which I've definitely dropped the camera that way before. So let me see if I can find it and put it back. Found the screw. So I just need to there. I should really get some Loctite or something for this, but that's in my deep in my maintenance bag, so I'm just gonna call it good for now. Well, I met those guys again. They were parked on the side of the road on the top of a rise. It turns out they were doing land surveying. They had a big device on top of a tall tripod. They spoke pretty good, pretty fluent English. Explained what they were doing. I saw a cooler in the back of their car, but no offers of water, unfortunately, so swing and a miss. Oh, there's the sea again. Nice. Beautiful sight, that's for sure. What do you think, is worth another shot? I should probably get it. Don't be lazy. So it's just a steep downhill to the coast there, and then the big ascent begins. Alright, that's the beach access back there, called San Rafael. I've got, it's 2:20, so I've got about 2 hours of good riding left to me today. I've made it 54 kilometers, but I guess I'll get one more shot here and then keep moving. Well, it's pretty windy, but here we are at a bluff overlooking the Sea of Cortez. Pretty nice, especially since this wind is going to be a tailwind when I start climbing. So I'm just going to eat some food real quick. I haven't really eaten anything since 10, and then I'm going to start the ascent. Alright, so it's 3:45. We're at 62 kilometers, so reach the goal. I've got maybe half an hour to 45 minutes of riding left. So this road is pretty much the same conditions as before, so a slow ascent. Well, as soon as I recorded that last bit, the road quality definitely deteriorated. It went from
pretty much all rideable to short sandy sections to short rideable sections. And now we're in a situation where it's basically just oops all sand. Not great. The sun is setting, but I'd really like to get through this sand so I don't have to start the morning pushing through sand. But we'll see. The sun is set. The sand continues. Some of it's rideable though, occasionally. But anyway, it's about 4:40, so I'm gonna call it a day. One nice thing about the Baja Divide is basically you can pretty much just camp anywhere. So I'm just gonna head that way and then set up my tent in one of the many flat spots. Easy. Alright, here we are. Time to set up camp. The tent is set up. Let's look over some of our stats here for today. So, total distance 67.3 kilometers, which was actually more than the target goal for the day, so that's good. Average of 9.1 kilometers an hour. My max speed was 34 kilometers an hour. I burned 469 calories, which I don't know if it knows that I was cranking through sand and not just pedaling along the boardwalk, but I don't really pay attention to that one too much. Same with the CO2 saving. Current odometer is at 11.2 megameters. It thinks it's 7:30, which it's not. And the total time on the bike, 7 hours and 23 minutes. That's pushing, cranking, and coasting, although we didn't do much coasting this ride today. So there you go. Time to reset it and do the same tomorrow. Now we just check in, let my mom know that I'm survived another day, and finish tracking. All right, 10 hours and 18 minutes since I started this morning. All right, dinner time. Nice. It's like a little campfire. Tonight we're having mac and cheese. Partially just to free up this Ziploc in case I need it for something else. And for a few extra calories, a bit of olive oil. Well, there you have it. I'm back in my sleeping bag. The last light of the day has faded, and I'm just about ready for bed. I'm gonna plug in a few of my devices. Definitely used a lot more electricity in my cameras today, so I'll just plug those into my power bank. Get them all charged up for tomorrow. And yeah, it was a tough day. That sand there at the end really especially got me. I thought that it was going to be a slow and steady grind up this hill, but instead I had to dismount and push my bike a lot. So sand always frustrates me, and there's been a lot of it on this trail so far. For now, I'm probably just going to look at my map for a bit, plan out tomorrow, couple of big climbs, and then go to sleep.
So there you have it, a typical day on the Baja Divide, full of rough roads, unexpected challenges, but also amazingly beautiful views. If you enjoyed this type of content, please let me know in the comments section below, or with the like button, and maybe I'll make more of these kind of videos in the future. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and a big thank you to my supporters on Patreon, and especially my Crank Tier supporters, Tevin Dubois, Judy Friesem, Dan Phillips, Gran Bear Mickle, Kate and Mike Glasser, and Jane Hilton. If you would like to support the channel, the best way is through the Patreon. You get access to videos early, as well as an interactive map showing the progress of my route so far. If that's of interest to you, check out patreon.com/crankinit, or click the link in the description. And thank you.